Guess who's back? Paul Mariner, along with myself. It's true, I am back in time for Premier League Predictor. Mazza, let's get right through them. Cardiff up against Brighton.
Yeah, both teams struggling to score goals. Draw.
Draw. Oh, you're sitting on the fence with this one. Well, as much as Cardiff will be at home, I'm going to go for Brighton on this one. Huddersfield just got their first win of the season up against a hot and cold West Ham.
The only way that Huddersfield score goals is from set pieces, from the big lads. West Ham just finding a little bit of form. The Hammers do it, 2-1.
Again, Huddersfield, like you said, not scoring that much.
Correct.
West Ham, hot and cold. I'm going to sit on the fence for this one. Draw. Leicester City, a lot of emotion surrounding their club after the tragic passing of their owner. Up against Burnley, their first home game since he passed.
Yeah, massive week for Leicester. A lot of travel for obviously the right reasons. I'm going to go with the emotion. I'm going to go with Leicester.
I'm going to go with the emotion as well and definitely go for the Foxes at home to take care of the job. Newcastle also getting their first win of the season up against Bournemouth.
Yeah, Bournemouth. Eddie Howe's got them going, got some pace up front. Wilson scoring goals, assisting, doing all the right things. Got the call up for England. Draw.
Draw for this one. You just fence sit at you. Like I said, Newcastle getting their first win. Momentum on their side. They'll be back at home, so I'm going to go for Newcastle on this one.
Okay.
Southampton against Watford.
Watford, a strange team. Sometimes they play fantastic, sometimes they're absolutely dreadful. I mean, the same can be said for the Saints. They just cannot seem to get it together. Sparky has got to get a win. I can't see it personally. I say Watford are going to win this.
Southampton at home, but we don't know where the goals are coming from. I think they've only scored 3 in their last 5 games. Watford as well sometimes look good, sometimes look terrible. So I think I'm going to go for Watford on this one as well. Next up, Maras, we've got Crystal Palace Spurs.
A bit better paces.
Yeah.
I feel a little bit sorry for Roy at Palace. They don't quite do enough to get over the line. They still can't find that goal scorer that they need. Tottenham squad depth's going to be an issue further down the line. I think Tottenham have got enough just to win this game. Difficult game though.
Despite Crystal Palace being at home, I don't think they ever like to be at home, really and truly. So I'm going to go with Spurs on this one. Liverpool, Fulham. Can you even make a case for Fulham?
No. Manager's job at Fulham, obviously, in the biggest talking point. Can't score goals, can't seem to keep a clean sheet. Liverpool will be hurting from midweek. The pool, win.
Whether they were hurting or not, Liverpool are just Liverpool, especially in the Premier League. I pick the Reds to continue. Chelsea, Everton. Yeah,
Sarri's done a fantastic job at Chelsea. He rotates the squad. It doesn't seem to matter. Whoever comes in the middle of the park, whoever's at the back. Everton with Richarlison up top, it works sometimes. They're a hard-working side. They're not a glamorous side to go and watch, but I just feel Chelsea got way too much for them.
I feel Chelsea will have too much for Everton as well, especially at home. May not be as many goals as we'll see in this Liverpool game, but I do pick a couple. Arsenal, close to your heart, up against Wolves.
Well, I think midweek, I think they'll get by Sporting, so that won't be an issue. He's got enough depth to rotate the squad. Wolves have been a really pleasant surprise. I thought they really pushed Tottenham hard last week. In fact, they did push Tottenham hard last week. I think the Gunners have just got enough to get over the line. I've got the Gunners winning.
I'll go with the Gunners as well because I'm afraid you'll bite my arm off if I don't. Now is where we get interesting. Manchester City up against high-flying Manchester United after their Champions League result midweek. So how does this go?
Well, fantastic result. You could see it brought the squad together for United against Juve. Juve should have been out of sight. They couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. That's not going to be the case against Manchester City. Massive game. City still smarting about last year when they were 2-0 up. United came back. It's a slightly different proposition for City. I just feel that they are so far in front of everybody else. I just can't see this going any other way than City win.
My head wants me to go for Manchester City because, of course, that is the obvious pick. But a derby's a derby, and some momentum is there. And I expect Manchester United to at least push. So I'm going to go for a draw and sit on the fence in this one. Thank you so much, Paul Mariner, for this one. Continue tracking all the Premier League action this weekend right here at ESPN.